Sophia Momodu in fight with another Davido's baby mama again. It be like say she done the fight this time around. Guess what happened? Sophia Momodu and Amanda, they are really having it hot on social media. I think the most of the blame came in from Sophia Momodu. That is something I feel about that, because you cannot force a baby daddy to your own terms, in co-parenting with you. You said you don't want a joint custody, and then they left the baby for you, and it's left for you now to celebrate and make your baby happy on her birthdays. Imade and second daughter of Davido, that is a person of Hailey, they share the same birth month, that is May. And Imade celebrated her 10th birthday while Hailey celebrated her 8th birthday. And that is really generating a lot of reactions on social media, because Davido was in Senegal to celebrate with Hailey while Imade was in Nigeria. And a lot of people felt that Davido should have, joined, Imade to celebrate. But you cannot really blame Davido on this. I remember that a lot of things went down. A lot of people supported Sophia Momodu while dragging Davido and his family. And now you want the same person you dragged to come on and celebrate with you. The person said, I've left Imade for you. So when she gets to 18 years, maybe she will get to, look for her father, because this is really one of the problems of toxic mothers. They only put themselves, their emotion in this particular instance. They are only concerned about their emotion. That is something I got to understand about that. But somehow they don't consider the emotions of the child, because I've taken a look at the pictures, the bright pictures taken of Imade and the rest, when Davido was always there in her life, and now that Davido is not there, I got to understand that she does not look all that bright again. That is something I got to understand. That is, emotionally she is being starved, but the major cause of this thing is her mom. Her mom is really somehow getting above her emotions. That is something I feel, because she is only considering her own emotions. Why Davido not marry me? Why Davido not do this for me? Why Davido not do that for me? Why Davido not do this for me? The family not do that for me? And then not considering the emotions of the young girl, using the young girl to blackmail Davido. And now Davido has said, make you do anything you want to do. But so long as we still they pay the school fee and they send some token give you, make you do all you want to do. But you got to understand that Davido does not want to be in the same space as Sophia Momodu. Not after Sophia Momodu came out on social media to drag the whole of Adeleke family. That is, when you drag the head of the family, you are dragging the whole of the family. He even screenshotted the WhatsApp messages of Davido's father and she, and posted it on social media. And then a lot of people got to say a lot of things about a private man like the Adeleke Adedeji. That is something I got to understand. But right now, you are really angry that, they're not to celebrate your daughter on her birthday. But you not tell the world what you do, say not good. You don't want to accept. According to a report, they said, something happened that Davido went to Senegal to celebrate with Hailey on her 8th birthday, and a lot of people were really happy with Davido, and some people came out to say, Davido, it be like say you don't replace Imade with this your second daughter and all those kind of things. Davido's baby mama, that is a person of Amanda, posted a picture on Instagram, shared most of the videos and the rest, and it went viral. Now, according to a report, they said Sophia Momodu instantly unfollowed her on Instagram. That is something really a lot of people are talking. When you check on the Instagram following of Amanda on Sophia, you will see that Amanda is still following Sophia. But when you check for Sophia following Amanda, she not a follower, because she did follow him before. All of a sudden, after the birthday, she not gonna follow him again. And that is what a lot of people are really talking about. And this is not making sense to me at all, whether you like it or not. Because of the attitude of Sophia Momodu, a lot of people have warned Davido to really be careful, because when a lady is showing all that bitterness on social media, making some kind of things on social media, you even dragged Davido's late son Ifeanyi into the whole story fight with you. That is really hurtful. Have you ever considered the emotion of Davido and Chioma when you drag their late son into the whole story, but you only consider your own emotion? That is a level of selfishness to me, and that is something a lot of people are getting to understand by this whole thing. But I feel that, based on this report, I will blame a person of Sophia Momodu. Sophia Momodu has unfollowed a lot of us, also blocked a lot of us on Instagram. So this is not the first time we are saying something like that. She is used to it, because when you correct her, she go actually lash at you. I remember dragging her uncle because her uncle tried to correct her in a lot of things. You cannot be 100% right. That is something you need to understand about the whole thing. Allow people that are celebrating to celebrate. Allow Davido to visit her daughter, you don't agree. So Davido not the visit second daughter, you don't invest. You don't really know exactly what you want. I think it is a level of bitterness to me. It comes from a bitterness. That is something I feel about the whole story, and a lot of people are now responding to that, and it's trending on social media. If you are in the shoe of Davido, what would you do in the case of filing for a joint custody so that you can have your first daughter visit you, stay with you, and the baby mama says no, and she just wants you to be footing all their bills, very expensive bills. House rent is like 27 million a year, want to be living lavish lifestyle off you, and doesn't want you to have a better relationship with your daughter. What would you do in the case of that? That is what a lot of people are really asking, and saying that Sophia Momodu has gotten it wrong this time around, and she needs to really amend her ways and attitude that will help her to seal a better relationship for her daughter. That is something I feel about this, because a lot of people need to actually understand that Davido has been there for Imade. All of a sudden, when Davido got married or about to get married to Chioma, things went south, and that is something I got to understand. We got a report that Davido was not even allowed by Sophia to see Imade. It took the effort of Daily Momodu taking Imade to Imade Adeleke's office or so that Davido can actually see Imade. So now you are really angry that the father not they come around. What was your own contribution to all of this? Because one person not they commit the whole crime finish. Sometimes that is something I got to understand. You must have triggered a lot of things about this whole thing that is trending now on social media. What is your own take? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that you can have a take on what you feel. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos.